Good to see you. Let me see who's here. Oh, good. Riva's here. Corinne, good to see you. Barb, good to see you. All right, let's start with deep breathing. This is kind of like what we do when we wake up, still in bed, filling up the lower abdomen, the lower back. Slow inhalation into this area. In through the nose, slow, filling up the lower abdomen, lower back. And exhale through the mouth. So let's just do a little bit of a breathing before we start with the movement. And just bring to mind this, the breath is a messenger, is greeting your body, greeting your organs. So every time you take a breath in, you also infuse good qi, happy energy into the kidney, the digestive system. So you connect with the kind of like the energy, the emotion, the happiness, the good qi that comes in, or a visualization. You can visualize the breath comes in and nourishes the organ, maybe like this white light comes in and make all the organs here glow. Yeah, so it is very important in Qigong to connect with the visualization, either visualization or a felt sense. So it's either visualizing or kinesthetically a felt sense that facilitates what your intention is. Yeah, so inhale. So yeah, I'm going through what I do, what my masters teach me, and in Qigong, waking up. The first thing you want to do, and also before sleep, the last thing you want to go before sleep is deep breathing. So making the inhalation very long, very slow. And let's do internal hip rotation with it. So we're just going into a wider leg stance, sinking down, and then tucking the tailbone in, and just making a circle on the floor between your heels. So the tailbone is making circles. It's an internal hip rotation. Yeah, so I'm tucking the tailbone in, pointing the tailbone to this leg, pointing the tailbone to the other leg and back. And I continue the deep breathing. Please continue like a lower abdominal, lower back breathing as you move these joints, the hip joint, the femur bone, the lumbar vertebrae. You continue to breathe deep and visualize good qi permeate this area. And on the exhale, release stagnation, stagnant energy from this area. Yeah, so it's a breath meditation. It's a breath meditation. Let's continue this. Sorry, okay. The breath meditation, and we are okay. Let's continue this. Excuse me. So the breath comes in, you visualize the qi penetrate the organs, the joints, and you're starting movement practice by connecting with your center, connecting with the biggest joints in the body, And let's bring the feet together and let's move to the knees. So we're gonna put the knees together and circle the knees. Some of you are good like this. Some of you maybe can bring the buttocks to the heels, which is a little bit larger mobility. You know, wherever you are, it's fine. So either you're here, regardless of where you are, you always gonna have a little bit of a squat here when you're pointing the knees forward. Nice. Let's go into a forward fold. Relax the head, relax the chest. And see, you can use the exhalation as a way to melt tension in the upper body. Just give way to gravity further. An inversion, very nice inversion. Yeah, just kind of stretch the vertebrae, stretch the shoulders away from their socket. Nice, and bend the knees and slowly come up. Good, very nice. You know, let's continue with the lower body. Before we go up, we're gonna bring one knee up and down, up and down, up and down. We're gonna bring it up and open, up and open. Yes, up and open. Let's bring it in and out and up and down. Knee in, out, up and down. Let's put one leg in the back, so you could just tap with your toes and circle the knee. Make circles with the knee to open the ankle joint. So you kind of pointing the toes, flexing, just circles with the. Just imagine you're making circles with the knee in the air, and the only thing that touches the floor is the toes. Do it with the other leg. And then both direction. Yeah, so mobility of the ankle is very important for knee health and for hip health. So let's do it again. It feels good. Nice. After we did that, let's bring the feet together and see if we can bring the buttocks to the floor and up. Buttocks to the floor and up. One more time. Nice. Come up. Make circles. Yeah, so I'm gonna start the circle forward, side and back. Forward, side and back. And it could be a small circle, it doesn't have to be huge, you know, it's just small circle is fine. And then as you develop better balance, you can go a little further. You can lift the leg a little further up, side, back, and allow the body to hinge forward when you're going back. You know, in Qigong, we don't try to isolate. We actually do the opposite. We try to see how, yeah, so from here, the body goes side, then here, the body goes backward, forward, yeah? So typically because the body try to balance itself. So when I go sideways, the body would lean here, and the body would lean here. So allow this to happen is really good. So getting on the bike, getting on the bike, getting on the bike. Yeah, just imagine there's an obstacle here or a bike that you're trying to get your feet over the bike. Over the bike and off the bike. So your bike is yeah, you're trying to move your leg and get off the bike. One more. Nice. Yeah, so let's tap on the kidney. So this area is, you can feel it a little more. Lower back. Tap up and down from the sacrum, the tailbone up the rib cage and back down. And let's also tap on the chest. Breathe deeply. Let's open up the breath. Kind of emphasize yourself on deep breathing. And throw the arms back and let them come forward naturally. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. You're gonna shift side. And if it's available for you, you can kind of knock on the back of your shoulders. Explore full range of motion of the shoulder joint. This range of motion here. Breathing slowly, deeply in through the nose, out through the mouth. And vertically. When you go down, you exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose when you come up. Exhale and relax the head, relax the shoulder, relax the whole upper body. Kind of let it fall forward. And relax. Nice. Let's just close the eyes and feel the chi. Yeah, the joints are a little bit more open, chest open, the hips are open. So it's like a nice warm up. Let's continue with the shoulder joint. Just one more thing. So we're gonna put the hands behind the back. And if you're very flexible, if you want to open the shoulder joint more, you put it a little higher. And then we're gonna inhale and turn. So now you kind of exercising the full range of motion of the shoulder joint. Back, up, down. And using momentum. So we're not so much using the shoulder joint itself, the muscles. We're trying to use momentum. That's why we use the hip. We kind of sink down and use the momentum to lift the shoulder up. So we want to do it passively. We want to move the shoulder joint passively. Yeah, so by using, that's why I'm bending the knees, I let the arms fall, and then the arms come up the other side. The more you relax the shoulder joint, all these muscles here, the better it is. We're trying to kind of open the joints to get deeper. Nice and relaxed. So that feels a little better. Let's shake the arms. And then before we start, let's put the hands behind the back. Look to the left and look to the right. With the arms behind the back, shoulders down. And again, you can put the hands a little up above if you want more of an opening in the shoulder joint. So I can put it on the lower back, or I can put it on the mid back, but the shoulder will be down away from the ears. And I'm going to look side to side. A few times. And I'm going to look up and down. Just a couple times. Yes, just spend a little bit of time here up and stay. Shoulders away from the ears, feel it, and then down. Chin to the chest. Again, use gravity. You're not trying to not use a lot of muscle tension. Again, shoulders down. And keep here in the down position just for a few seconds to feel that stretch. Nice, and then straight up. And again, let's kind of open the shoulder. So that's nice. It's a nice way to kind of open the upper body. We open the lower body. Let's continue with knocking on our door of life. And we can go back to our lower abdominal, lower back breathing and the visualization that we talked about in the beginning, infusing good Qi, greeting your organs. And again, here we use momentum. We try to use momentum so we are minimum muscular tension. Using momentum would be better for mobility. Breathe deeply. Give me 1 minute. I'll be back. So we are using mobility of the arms, and we go a little up to the rib cage. Tapping on the liver, spleen, gallbladder. And then breathe, move the breath into the upper body. And then here, tapping on the chest. Breathe into your heart, breathe into your lung. Yeah, infuse good Qi in the lung and heart. Smile to your heart. Yeah, like a big flower opening in the heart and lung as you take a breath in. That's good chi. So some visualization can also imply the energy. Like if you visualize like a big flower, fragrant, happy flower. Yeah, so it's just the image itself kind of can bring up good, positive, also emotions. So sometimes visualization can really help with also with the quality of the chi. Yeah, just think about a garden full of flowers and beautiful breeze. So create an environment inside that is powerful in terms of healing energy. And then top of the shoulder, look back. Turn your head as well. When you turn your head as well in this movement, you're opening a deeper lines of tension in the vertebrae of the lower back. That's really good. Just do this movement every day. Every day, guys. This movement every day. You do it every day, and you really release a lot of tension from the spine. Now it's going to water waves. Long exhalation through the mouth, and slowly kind of relax the movement. Close your eyes and feel the energy flowing in your body. Yeah, the body in a much better state of relaxation and flow of energy. Yeah, we can feel it. We can appreciate it. We can connect with external chi, the heavens above, the earth below, swimming in the ocean of light, ocean of healing energy. Bringing the hands to the heart. Take a deep breath. And on the exhale, send our prayer to the heaven. And on the inhale, bring the heavens to you. And then exhale, forward fold. Inhale up, earth chi up to the heart level. And exhale, sinking down. Inhale, exhale, inhale, and exhale all the way down. Cleanse and clear all chi and bring up good new energy from the earth. What energy you would like to bring today? Yes, inhale, exhale, and we breathe full breath. Full breath in, full breath out. Full breath in, full breath out. Full breath in. Release our prayers to the heavens, all your desires, all your wishes, all your dreams, and bring the dreams back and let them materialize in your body, in your brain, in your energy field. Yeah, visualization of the future, our dreams are very important for, first of all, just releasing tension from the heart. Because when you desire something, there's tension. You release it by visualizing a beautiful future, whether it be health or whatever it is. And then, first of all, it releases from the heart, so no more tension. And second, it facilitates a manifestation of what you want into your life. So trust the process. You you mastering your chi. Exhale. Let's do it one more time. So inhale to the heart, our dreams, our visions, and then send them out. And then whatever it is you'd like to have, invite in, and then inhale, invite these changes, these manifestations, these new, and then release the old into the earth. Inhale from the earth, grounding energy, and feet together, and exhale down. Yeah, so this is how we make a movement that is more of a martial art movement into a healing, using the full bandwidth of healing Qigong, visualization, and manifestation. Yeah, so this is more healing Qigong meets martial art. And then inhale. Now, this is kind of like my addition. Yeah. Inhale and exhale. Inhale
What is your addition?
and then inhale.
Ellie,
Yeah.
that something was your addition? Which aspect is your addition?
The addition is the visualization. The kind of this is a martial art practice. This is when you study that practice, you don't study so much of the visualization or any of these kind of thing that we do with our mind. You just study the movement. So this is the first step. This is a more martial art. This is a martial arts. This is from the Shaolin Temple. Martial artists, first of all, first they use just the body and breath. And then intention, visualization, all of this is part of healing Qigong. Some martial artists develop into it later on, but it's not in the basic of the practice. When you study this practice in its original form, it's just the movement. Then healing Qigong practitioner take it and we can use it for healing Qigong is primarily using the movement as a way to elicit Qi. Visualization, mind intention, and things like that. So that's more of a different style of Qigong. When I studied this, I didn't study the visualization. Was a purely martial art practice. So it's kind of like yoga, when you study yoga, you don't have any visualization, you just study the form and the breath, and that's it. Yeah, and here heaven and earth combine. But I have also studied like this movement from a master that used the healing Qigong visualization on this practice. So there's just a little bit more explanation. So if you are a healing Qigong practitioner or teacher, you teach it in that you can take a martial art practice or any movement practice and teaches as a healing Qigong practice. Yeah. A lot of these healing Qigong movements, or, it's all like mixed. Yeah. So a lot of martial art movement becomes healing Qigong movement and vice versa. So there's a lot of back and forth. Nice. So inhale and exhale. And then stretch the arms forward. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale and exhale. Forward fold. And for the front, inhale halfway and pivot from the hip and look back. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And exhale, soften the whole body. Again, soft body is a principle. So that also a principle in martial art. Yeah, in martial art, where this whole sequence originates, you really focus on body, the body and the breath. So here, soft body, drop in, give way to gravity. Inhale to the kidney, to the lower back, coming until you're up and turning the hips 90 degrees. Yeah, so the instruction as from a martial art perspective is just like body alignments, how you do the movement correctly, how you breathe. That's it. Yeah, inhale, and then 1, 2, 3, and 4. Exhale, drop. Yeah, and let's do one more inhalation, exhalation, one here, one cycle breath in the forward fold. And the next inhalation, bend the knees, come up. Let's do one more here. And this is a very, very good practice for spinal health, for lower back. Halfway, come up, turn 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then lower down. Relax the whole body down. And bend the knees. Inhale, lift arms up. And let's close this practice. Nice. Grab the chi here on the side. Inhale. Heaven. Yeah, open your palms to the side. Inhale, gather the chi. And exhale down, rounding the lower back, connecting with the earth, grabbing the earth chi up, connecting with heaven right above you. And so in healing Qigong, we also use external Qi consciously. So when we're opening the arms, we're expanding to the whole universe, all of nature around you, gathered in nature, bring healing Qi. So you use the mind. That's very powerful in healing Qigong. Yes, so energy healing. Yeah, so the difference between martial art and healing Qigong is by intention, yeah, visualization, expansion, contraction. Yeah, when you clear the Qi, when you go down here, you can clear things out, clear energy. You gather new energy. There's intention, there's visualization. Yeah, there's mind intention. Oops, sorry, my phone. Okay, here we go. I'll come up. Gather and expand. Gather and release. You gather from the earth and expand and gather and release to the earth. The breath starts when we are on the floor, by the way. We can breathe into the lower back and exhale. And let's stay here and gather and close your eyes and just breathe in and out through the nose. So that's the only time we breathe in and out through the nose. Yeah, we're staying in this posture. The shoulders away from the ears. Yeah, and we just stand like this, shoulder away from the ears, relax down. Middle finger pointing to the heart center. So now in martial arts, you would just stand here with this posture, and yeah, and you can do a certain type of breathing. What with a healing qigong, you absorb qi from the universe through the pores of the skin. So we call it skin breathing. Now, skin breathing also is being taught in martial arts, but not for healing purposes, not necessarily for directly for any visualization. So in qigong, in healing qigong, we have intention, we have visualization, we have the breath. Skin breathing is just visualize the skin porous, and we breathe through the pores of the skin. And the type of breath is very silky breath, long and soft. Yeah, and relax the arms down and feel the qi in your body. Close your eyes. Lift qi up. Lift your arms 45 degrees. Lift healing qi up and pour. Bless your body with good energy, with happy energy. What you would like to invite today into your field. What sort of vibrational energy? And a third time, inhale. Nice. And let's side to side. And swimming snake. This movement. The turn comes from the hip. The upper body follows the hip. Yeah, we always put our mind, our breath and mind are in the girdle vessel. And 1, 2, 3. One, two. Nice, relax. Inhale and exhale. And then inhale and exhale. That's very martial art form. All right, so let's do this. Inhale. And exhale. So when we lean into one side, we inhale and we relax. We feel the weight of the body. Just relax down. Whenever we can use gravity, we do it. We try to always move with minimum muscular tension in Qi Gong. Also in martial art Qi Gong. Martial art and healing Qi Gong. Yeah, we want to minimize tension in the body, more flow. And let's take the whole circle in. So inhale, exhale, and do a full circle now. Inhale, up, and exhale, rolling like a wheel. The whole circle. So first, leaning to one side, relaxing the body. Soft head, soft face. See if you can move with relaxation. No tension in the face, in the jaw, in the shoulders. Where else? Where else do we hold tension? Just scan the body to see if you can make this movement without tension. Bodily tension in different parts of your body. And reverse direction. Really, the only thing that works here is the legs and the girdle vessel. Yeah, we lift from the lower back. Relax the lower back. The upper body should be super soft, relaxed. Including the face, including the neck. Let go, relax, soft, kind of mindfulness movement. And then halfway up, we're going to turn on the inhale. Exhale. Turn on inhale. And reverse direction. And turn. just feel the spine opens up. Enjoy the relaxed movement when you're really putting attention on softening the body as you move. Maybe you discovered new areas that you didn't feel before that you tense, but now you feel it because you're putting more attention. Turn. Yeah, putting a little bit more attention is easier when you're moving slow and you're in your body, meaning you're feeling your body, sensing all the areas and trying to relax it as we move. Let's complete a full circle this time. And stay here for a couple breaths. And on the exhale, lower down. Nice. And then bring the feet together. Inhale. And exhale. This practice will keep your joint lubricated and aligned. This practice will keep your joint lubricated and aligned. Let's go to the next movement. Sorry, I have a dog here that is doing all these things. Sorry about that. So feet together and inhale. Come up. And then exhale. Inhale. So starting with the heel of the palm going backwards, around, empty stance, lifting, step, strike. Both feet are parallel. I'm in a ma boost and horse stance. My spine is parallel. I'm not forward, I'm not backward. I'm kind of like, see, the spine is like this. I'm continuing and pulling the rope. That's a drop stand. And then I go forwards, swim forward with my palm. See, you just swims forward, go up and back, looking at my palm and my fingertips. And then turning, keeping this leg close to 90 degrees. And back leg to the front. Inhale and exhale. Let's do it again. More in a flow. Inhale and exhale. Let's do one more here. Inhale. Nice. All right, let's lift the arms up. Just look at one palm and then the other. Shoulders away from the ears. And coming to the front and then turning in. Bringing the palms together. Exhale. Bring your heels off the floor, looking up. middle finger in mid-eye point. Inhale and exhale, sinking down. Inhale. 1, 2. Bring somebody special to your heart today that you love, you appreciate in your life, and send them good Qi. Inhale. Exhale. Opening your heart to someone special and send them good Qi. And one more time. Inhale. What do you appreciate about these people that you're bringing to your heart? Exhale. Send them good Qi. Nice. Let's bring the hands to the belly. And bring all the love that we kind of open up to it in our heart. Bring it to the dantian. Bring all the love to the digestive system. Breathing. Feeling your appreciation to the digestive system, to the stomach. The same quality of love that you felt towards somebody, see if you can direct it inwardly. This is another consciousness, another person, so to speak, inside of you that is with you for all these years. Yeah, that making sure that delivering energy, breaking down food, delivering it to all your, this is so we just have a moment here to appreciate, to love our body, digestive system, focusing on a dantian, the energy center here. Yeah, this is probably the most powerful area in terms of physical health in our body in Chinese medicine, the digestive system. And let's rub the belly, a few circles. Yeah, and focusing, putting your attention here on digestion with improved digestion will improve the digestive process. So we're always up in the head or in the heart, but really our Qi should be here, and you'll experience much better digestion, digestive health. So from here, from the digestive system, I'm going to have breakfast. Yeah, opening your hands to the side, palm facing the front, opening the eyes. Thank you so much. Put the palms together. Bow to your inner master. Thank you so much. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks, Ellie.
All right.
That's great.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ellie. Thank you.
Yeah.
Wonderful class.
You're welcome. Good to see you. Thank you for coming, Bill. Good to see you, Ryan. All right. I'll see you tomorrow.